We are here with East Stroudsburg head coach Xeni Barakos-Yoder and Emily Mitarotonda on her right, Jameson Kernaghan on her left. Coach, start out with an opening statement and then we'll get to questions.
Yeah, sure. So we actually really didn't play our best today, but we came up strong, and I always say never count the Warriors out. So today was an example of that.
Kind of talk about the fourth quarter and the comeback. What was the message to the team going into that fourth quarter, and how'd you pull it off?
Yeah, so we had a lot of people step up. We actually went pretty deep in the bench today, and those people really stepped up and got it done. So our message was next to Warrior up. We actually had a player get hurt in practice yesterday, a starter for us. So, excuse me, I have a tickle. So overall, I just think people stepped up today. Our message was get it done, fight until it's zero, and I think that, you know, in the past, maybe we would have held our heads and given up, but I think that this group is really resilient. They're young. We're super young. You know, when you call starting lineup, there's a lot of freshmen out there, a lot of freshmen and a lot of seniors. And I think that we've been asking the freshmen to play like upperclassmen all year, and today they did, so.
Emily, can you talk about, you scored 4 goals in the last 7 minutes. Can you talk about, and that, you kind of touched on it before, you know, you haven't really experienced quite yet because you did a couple years ago, but not. So can you just talk about not just you did it, but you did it in the way you did it and where you did it on their home field and so forth?
I mean, obviously there's a lot of emotion going into a game. Us being seniors, we didn't want our last game to be at this field, basically. I wasn't thinking about being the only one who was scoring. I was thinking about looking for the best opportunity, whether that was me going to goal or me looking for an open teammate. And yeah, that's basically it.
I think she was pretty unselfish in the end there, actually. I think she gave up a lot of
Oh, I
balls
just
to
meant the
teammates.
team scored 4.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think Emily just proved today why she is the best, in my opinion. She makes plays on both ends of the ball, and today her defensive plays really is what brought us back into the game. And I think that speaks volumes for her to be a true midfielder. So.
Emily, you had at halftime had a little speech for the team. I can't repeat anything you said. But I guess as you've grown, you know, freshman year made the final, you know, the Atlantic Region 1, sophomore 1. Last year it didn't go your way, but this year your team's down. You really stepped up, not only as on the play, defensively, offensively, but as a leader. I guess what have you learned through these experiences to kind of will your team to this win?
Yeah, I mean, my freshman year, I definitely had some pretty great leaders, you know, Tom and Hannah, and then, you know, KP and all the 5th years and seniors. I think they taught me, you know, you're going to yell at your teammates, but it's just because you care. I yell at them. I don't talk down to them. I yell at them to get them fired up, and they know it's because I care. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess I lived to that because they yelled at me. Here we are. I'm feeling pretty good.
Down 10-5 in the third, 11-7 in the fourth. I guess at what point did you kind of see momentum going your guys' way? You kind of just had to create it your own.
I honestly don't think that we ever lost any momentum. I think that we have one and then they had one, but no matter whether they scored or we scored, I think our energy was up. We're throwing high fives all around no matter what happens, whether they score, whether we score. And I think, like what Coach said, like maybe in the past we'd usually hang our heads, but today we kept it up. We celebrated big, and that's fun for us, and that's how we went.
Coach, it's a very similar kind of setup as the 2021 Atlantic Region Championship, an undefeated Westchester team. This time that they were on the Tyler Martin Stadium. I guess it seemed we had a lightning delay in that one. You know, how were you able to kind of keep this team up no matter what the score is, no matter, you guys always play their best when you guys the vibes are right, I'll say, despite what the score is.
Big vibe.
Sure, yeah. I think, again, that just goes back to us never really giving up, but like just our defense has been so strong and so strong all year. We've got a great goalie in Cage, but we also, like, our matchups, you know, we see these people time and time again. Like, I felt 100% about the matchups that we created today, and I think that the defense, that's right, Jay, really stuck to that. And if you get a defensive hold, if you have that energy, you can go the other way. I think it's really exciting. You know, defense wins championships. They proved that today as the Atlantic Region champions. You know, like, you gotta dig, you know. I mean, in the last, we decided to deny Hannah the ball. Hannah stands the ball. Because we knew, obviously, she's their go-getter. You know, like, let's keep her out of the play. They've got some awesome kids stepping up for them. 31 is great. We knew she was going to shoot the ball today. 24 has been getting a lot of action on there. But, you know, overall, the defense stepped up and played a great job in the fourth.
Jameson, since no one's asked you a question, kind of talk about that defensive effort from East Stroudsburg today.
I think something that stuck out to me today was like what Emily said, like in past we usually like hang our heads when they score on us, but today when they were deciding if it was going to be a goal or not, I think we were down by 3 at that point, and it was going to be going down by 4, and we all looked at each other and were like, you know what, if they say this is a goal, it's fine, we're going to go back and we're going to score, and we went out and we scored 2 goals. So I think like we just had so much confidence in each other, and we had those momentums. Every time we got a stop, we were hyped, like we had each other's back. I don't know, we were just very confident. It felt different. So we knew we had it.
Last question for me. Emily had 6 caused turnovers, 4 ground balls. The one that really sticks in my mind early in the third, Hannah Stan going down, you knock it, you catch it, your face showed it all the emotion. I guess did that play really kind of help give you confidence? I know you're very confident already, but just knowing you can do that, switch momentum right away and bring it up.
I mean, people compare me to her all the time. I mean, after today, it's kind of proven, you know, the records speak for themselves. I'm never usually going to talk about that, but yeah, you know what, it got me going, it got me feeling good. I think it got the team good. I heard the sideline screaming, they were laughing, everyone on the field was laughing. I don't know, I just have so much trust in this team that like, them just cheering, or like whether they're playing or not, like all around, just what you said before, the vibes are good. So doing that, giving them a little face, you know, just picks everyone up, so feels good.
All right, congratulations, ladies.
Thanks, guys.
I got a root.